Hello everybody out there in YouTube land, Noodle here, and today is just going to be an announcement video. It's June, or July, yay! It's been almost a month since my last one. I kind of plan on wanting to do these monthly. When we talk about what we did before, what we're doing this week, and then what's going to be coming in the future, at least as far as the next month is concerned. So let's go ahead and get right down to it. Since the last announcement video that got put out, and that was the announcement video saying that the co-op channel has gone live. If you guys don't know, Misfit Inc. co-op is a real thing. You can go ahead and check it out. It's Misfit Inc. co-op. You can go ahead and put that in your search bar. You can also go to my page, and under recommended channels, it's down there as well. That's where it's going to be our collaboration channel. All proceeds and profits that we make from there are actually getting put towards Extra Life. Extra Life is a cool little non-profit fundraising thing that they go ahead and help out children's hospitals. I'm signing up. I haven't done it yet because we haven't made any kind of money over there, but I am signing up under Harshly Critical's little campaign thing that he's got there to help support those guys. They're Mr. Craven and Harshly Critical also have a co-op channel. If you guys don't know about it, it's called Dangerous to Go Alone. So if co-op is your thing, check out Misfit Inc. and then Dangerous to Go Alone. I'll see if once Misfit Inc. gets a little bit more popular, if we can't do some collab between the two channels. After all proceeds go to charity, so there goes. I know that they are going through Extra Life and they're funding some children's hospital in Austin. I am a resident of Texas. I do have the Texas Children's Hospital here in Houston, but it is pretty well funded, I would imagine, because Houston is like one of the biggest cities. Austin, I don't think anybody picked that hospital. Basically, what the money goes towards is people who have problems paying their bills, as far as when their kids get sick, because you know fighting cancer when you're a kid is like really expensive, and or you know to help pay for medicines or for equipment that could be helping progress cancer research and whatnot. So definitely go check out Misfit Inc. Co-op. And we're going to have all of our co-op videos there. In fact, we have Resident Evil 6 that's going out right now. I think it's going to be on hold for a little bit until I can get Strike to record some more. We also have The Walking Dead. I still am putting that up. We also have weekend Terra videos. If you guys are interested in Terra or not, you can just hear like me, Danny, and Colin kind of bullshit around. And I know Strike is starting to record stuff with his group too, so it's going to be Strike and then some other stuff. And in fact, if you haven't checked out Strike's channel, he actually posted up a League video last week or something like that. I don't know if it's still up or not. I think they want to do like drunken recordings. So if that's your thing, go check it out. Since the last announcement video, we were beginning to play Monster Loves You. We went ahead and wrapped up Monster Love You. I thought it was great. Does it deserve any kind of replayability on this channel? No. Does it have replayability in real life? Yes, it does. In fact, I went ahead and replayed it again on my own. I became a terrible monster. I made horrible decisions, and the ending was fantastic. I really like it. I thought it was a great game. If you haven't checked it out, please go check it out. It's under the Let's Check It Out playlist. We also went ahead and started and wrapped up Lone Survivor as well. I believe Lone Survivor only had like 8 episodes to it. And it was a really great story. I thought it was really good. It's a horror atmospheric, pixelated, side-scrolly, point-and-clicky game. Lots of tags for it. But it... Oh, my phone's blowing up. But it was really good. I really liked it. I thought it was great. Unfortunately, I put it on like super hard mode on accident. I didn't know what I was doing. So I didn't have access to the map, so I ended up having to like go online and pull up a map. There's a lot of confusion and anger that goes on in there. So if you like to see me frustrated, by all means go check out Lone Survivor. Besides, I thought it was a really great story. I thought it was good. We also wrapped up Banished, which was absolutely fantastic. The last video, video number 6, I went ahead and showed everybody how to kill off their town as fast as possible, common mistakes that most people make, etc. And I also created like a town on like super hard mode and expected the weather to kill it off, but it never did. So we just kind of left it at that. I don't really plan on doing Banished anymore. It was a great series. I really like the game. If you haven't picked it up on the Steam Summer Sale, then I suggest you go pick it up. Paying full price for it, totally worth it. Totally. We also did Let's Check It Out. We did one Through the Woods, which I believe their Kickstarter didn't quite make all their funds that they had wanted, unfortunately. I myself am looking to create a video game. I'm doing all the pre-planning and stuff right now for it, and I'm starting to learn how to code through Unity. I know, Unity, but you can actually make Unity to make some really awesome games, just most people don't try. So I fully am looking into Kickstarter and like trying to see how stuff's doing. And I really hate it to see when these developers, I can imagine that you have your dream on this goal and you get really close to it, doesn't quite make it, you don't get any of the money. That sucks. But to be fair, I really didn't get into the game. I didn't really like it all that much. But you can go ahead and check it out. I put up the demo on, and it's under Let's Check It Out playlist. We also did a Let's Check It Out for Honey Pop, which is actually one of my favorite puzzle games, actually. Not only do you get to see nudie anime girls, but the puzzle game is actually really well done. It's really awesome. I like the dating sim genre for the most part. So I thought it was great. In fact, I got a lot of response from it. People have been asking me if I'm going to go ahead and do a second one. I'm not really going to. The game gets very repetitive after a while. However, though, if you do want to go ahead and check out more Honey Pop and you aren't old enough to buy it, or you don't have money to buy it, or you're too embarrassed to buy it, hop on over to Mr. Craven's channel. That's www.youtube.com/Mr. Craven. He has a Patreon that's actually more well done than my Patreon. And if you are a patron of his, after paying a certain amount, you can ask him to play a game. It's like a one-time game that he kind of does. No guarantee he's going to play the full game, but he'll play at least one episode of it, at least to check it out. If he likes the game, he'll play a full playthrough of it, I guess. But one of his Patreons had asked him if he would, him and his husband, yes, he's gay, play a dating sim. And they opted to play Honey Pop. And so now it's two gay guys commenting on how they're going to pick up and bang hot chicks. So it's really funny. Go to his channel, go check it out, and yeah, there's that. We already talked about Lone Survivor to the extent. That one's all wrapped up. We also started Bioshock, which was great. Shrek went ahead and picked me up Bioshock 1 and 2, so we're going to be playing both of those. Now, Bioshock 1, I will admit, the beginning few episodes are going to be pretty boring because I really honestly didn't know that so many people haven't seen or played Bioshock before. It was shocking. Like, I was like, who the fuck has never played Bioshock before? But apparently a lot of you guys out there haven't. So I was kind of running through really quickly and not really commenting very much. Just try to get through the game so you can hear the story, so you can get a reminder of it, so that way we can build our way up to Bioshock Infinite. Now that I know the videos are going to get a lot more interesting because I'm going to have a lot more things to say as opposed to just kind of running around silently. So, I would say jump in, give it a shot. So far, I don't think I've been able to monetize any of the Bioshock videos at all because of the music. And if you live in Germany, sorry, you can't watch them. I didn't edit out any of the music because I felt the music was part of the environment. And unfortunately, some of the music has blocked some of the videos in certain countries, more specifically Bioshock 2 and 3. What else did we do? We did Let's Check It Out. Oh, sorry, Bioshock, yeah. So, we were doing Bioshock 1. When that finished, I am going to play Bioshock 2. Now, while I feel that Bioshock 2 is the weaker sequel, its story does sort of expand on Rapture, and it really ties into Bioshock Infinite, especially the Bioshock Infinite ending. So, I want to go ahead and play it as well. We're going to go ahead and knock out all 3 Bioshocks in a row. Just go ahead and get them out of the way. I say that like it's a bad thing, but it's not. I love Bioshock. We also did Let's Check It Out. We did Papers, Please, which was fantastic. I love Papers, Please. Papers, Please is such a great game. In fact, I got a lot of response saying that people wanted a sequel to it, so I might actually abide. Papers, Please is actually really cool. I like it, and it gets really complicated really fast. I think I'll probably do 1 more hour of it, and then we'll go ahead and call it quits from there. So you might see that this weekend. We also did another one called Real Horror Stories. It was an absolutely shit game. It was fucking terrible. If you want to see me frustrated and just pulling my hair out and dying, then go check out Real Horror Stories. I picked it up for like 90 something cents on Steam. I would not have paid full price for this piece of shit, and it's pretty bad. It's pretty bad. In fact, a lot of people who ended up watching it, all 15 of you, I'm fairly certain that only like 5 of you made it all the way to the end, and of that, all of you were like, what? Why? Like, it got to the point where I was so desensitized that I was like just stabbing babies, and I didn't care. I was just like, get the baby out of here, just stab it until it dies. Like, I just didn't care. We also went ahead and saw the Long Dark. I did 2 episodes of that one. In fact, I might actually bring that back once a weekend episode, like probably like on a Sunday kind of thing. Because it did really well, and we actually did pretty good on it. There's a lot to do in Long Dark. They upgraded it a lot. They updated it, I should say, a lot. And yeah, I think I'm probably going to play that. So you might see that Sunday. You might see that along with another Papers, Please. Who knows? And I think that's about it. We're still going on with Bioshock. Lone Survivor went ahead and wrapped up. So now we're going to get into, well, what's been happening this frequently last week and whatnot. Well, I do have to apologize last week because I actually stopped posting things altogether, both on this channel and the co-op channel. Not that I'm quitting, I needed a break, and I really had no energy to post anything up. I was working 5 or 6 days in a row, doing 12-hour shifts back to back to back to back. And to put that in context, be at work at 5:30 in the morning and then leave at 5:30 at night. That's not including drive time, getting up, shower, eating, and sleep. Like, basically, I would come home, I would shower, I would fall asleep, I would wake up, get myself dressed, go to work, and then, or, get something to eat on the way to work, and then go to work, 12-hour shifts, come home, rinse and repeat. So I was able to post up for like a day or two, at least enough to get Lone Survivor completely finished. And yeah, I just couldn't keep up, man. I was drained and exhausted, and I was laying in bed going to sleep thinking, fuck, man, my channel, like, I really want to post something up. But at this point I had completely run out of content as well. Like, I have 0 videos to put up, I think, besides a few more Bioshocks. I went ahead and I did record what was that? Something about robots. Story of Robots, I think it was. I deleted it from my checklist. Search for robots. Choice of Robots. That was it. Oh my god. I went ahead and recorded Choice for Robots, but it's a complete text-based game and it didn't record very well. The recording was off from the audio. As it turns out, I'm a terrible reader. I can't read shit. So it was a really interesting game, but it would not have posted well. And I only did 2 episodes of it, and it would have gotten split up between a Friday and a Monday, and no. So I opted just to go ahead and get rid of it. Maybe that's something I'll play on my own. Most certainly not going to be something that I'm going to play on the channel. So yeah, I also didn't have anything to put up this weekend at all. Like I said, I completely ran out of footage. The original idea was that I was going to finish The Sims. I was going to take Monday and Tuesday that I had off, finish The Sims 3 Hunger Games map, and then post those videos up. Unfortunately, I didn't finish The Sims 3 Hunger Games map until until Wednesday morning, and I had to go to work Wednesday night. I had no time to record whatsoever. That, and I was exhausted. And to be fair, Danny had came down. I am DMFC. He came down from up north with him and his wife and his little babby, and they came by and they visited for a little while. He saw the progress of the Hunger Games and gave his thumbs up and his approval. So there's that. But good news, however, Sims 3 Hunger Games Challenge will be coming out this weekend. In fact, it should be coming out tomorrow. I don't know if anybody's going to die because I haven't recorded it yet. It's actually Monday right now. You guys should be hearing this on Friday. So July 4th, Hunger Games. What a great time to be alive, right? So I'm super excited about that getting started. We got a whole new map, which is great. I think it's a better layout than the house we had before. And we have all new contestants. It's going to be fantastic. And I have been researching and looking at my old videos, seeing what I did wrong, seeing how I can improve. So there we go. I also got a few more expansion packs, so we have a few more toys to play with that the Sims can go ahead and compete with. And I think that'll be great. I think it'll be awesome. It'll totally be worth it. I like it. So there we go. I think what's going to happen with that series, however, is that we're going to have the Sims 3 Hunger Games happen once a week. And the first video will go ahead and announce all the rules and how we're going to go ahead and set everything up. And then after that, we're going to start getting to the killing, the competitions, and whatnot. So I guess that's it as far as Sims is concerned. What's coming out in the future? What's coming out next month? These videos, I know they seem to be coming out back to back. We're actually only going to be doing these once a month. And I kind of want to keep it towards the beginning of the month. So that way you can see what we did last month and what's coming up in this next month. So it'll be the first Friday of every month. So if Friday happens to be the 1st, which it's not, but if Friday happens to be the 1st, then it will be coming out on the 1st. Just whatever the first Friday is. So what's coming out next month? Well, since Choice of Robots was a complete flop, we already know we're going to do Bioshock 2 and 3, so that's going to be continuing. As my second series, I think what I'm going to end up doing is I'm going to do Child of Light. Child of Light is something that Danny has been harping me on to play for the longest fucking time. I am not a fan of turn-based. Oh shit! I just hit all kinds of buttons. I am not a fan of turn-based action or turn-based RPGs or anything like that. I didn't get into Final Fantasy because it was turn-based. I don't like them. Turn-based combat, anyway. I don't like it. But he says that the story is badass, so we're going to go ahead and give it a shot. I don't know how long it's going to last because I don't know anything about it at all. I know zero about it. So it could last the whole month. I doubt it. It'll probably last about 8 videos, maybe 8 or 9 videos, probably. Once that's over, we're going to go ahead and play Year Walk. Year Walk is a creepy, surreal kind of game. Apparently it's not very long, but it's really good. And then after we get done with that, I am going to want to go ahead and play Contrast. Contrast is a 2D/3D platformer. You play a cat burglar or something like that. Woman who runs around a 3D environment, and then you can phase into walls into a shadow realm where you're basically running on the walls as a shadow in a 2D environment, playing with shadows, using shadows as obstacles. Shadows become a solid object for you to interact with. So it looked really interesting. Once again, I don't know how long it is, but we're going to go ahead and do that. So coming up, we should have, which should already be posting, is Child of Light. And then after that, we're going to be doing Year Walk and then Contrast. If we can go ahead and squeeze it in, I'm thinking either a story about my uncle or Nilalumbra. Nilalumbra is one that I really want to get into as well. And don't worry, everybody out there, for those people out there who want me to play Monkey Island, I went ahead and picked up Monkey Island 1 and 2, the remade HD kind of versions of them. So I am going to go ahead and get into those sometime in the future. So yeah, that's probably going to be next month. And I think that's it. As far as the state of the channel is concerned, we're up to 324 videos, which is actually pretty good. So we're at 300 videos already. But you have to remember that some of that is like Doom and Alan Wake and stuff like that from my old channel, so we really can't count that. Right now, as of the time of this recording, we have something along the lines of 188 subscribers, which is about right. We've been kind of balancing at like 175 for the longest time. So for those of you who are new to the channel, welcome to the channel. I hope you get to stick around. I hope you enjoy this stuff. Let's see what else we got. My views have dropped dramatically, but it's because I haven't been posting anything, so that's my fault. Estimated earnings. We didn't make that very much money, and that kind of sucks. I'm not like making anything on YouTube anymore. So yeah, that's kind of hurting funding a little bit, but I guess it's okay. My views have also dropped also because I haven't been posting anything, but they've been sitting roughly about 50 views a day, give or take. And that's not bad considering that I only have less than 200 subscribers. I'm getting roughly about 50 views a day. And that's actually pretty good. I think the average is like 10% people will view your stuff. So when I post up a video and it's getting, 15 views, 20 views, that's actually pretty good. It's pretty average on point with what's going on. And yeah, I guess that's it. I got nothing else to add. That's all the announcements I got. See, we wrapped this up pretty quick. It's under 20 minutes. So yeah, I guess that's it. So we're done. Have a nice life, everybody. Goodbye. Oh, I almost forgot. I went ahead and I paid Dano Songs. The way Dano Songs used to work. If you guys don't know who Dano Songs is, all the music that is playing, not this music that's playing right now, this is from something else, but like my intro music, the ending music, fill-in music that I use sometimes during games, it all sounds very repetitive, and you guys have kind of gotten an idea of what my sound is like. All of the music comes from Dano Songs. He's a Creative Commons license-free kind of guy. Unfortunately, a lot of people started using his music and claiming it as their own, and that screws over the rest of us content creators because, hey, I got my shit from Dano Songs, but this asshole says it's his. YouTube is going to monetize everything and then send the money to them. That's how it works. So unfortunately, he made his to where you have to buy a license now. So yeah, the thing is, you can pay him $10 and download a song, or you can pay him like, I think it was like 50 or 60 bucks, and then you can download like 77 songs or something like that. And then I was kind of exempt because if you had downloaded any of his music before, you're still covered under his contract. So I could still play all the music I had before, I just couldn't download anything new, which is why I've been rinsing and repeating the same songs over and over. You may be noticing new songs popping up now. It's because I did pay in the Dano Songs, and I went ahead and got like 77 different songs. So you guys should be hearing like different intro music, different extra music. If you guys really like a song for an intro or extra, just let me know, and I can post like the details about it below. I think that's it. Go support Dano Songs. He's a great artist. I think he's really awesome. Go check out Misfit Inc. Co-op. Like I said, it's a charity co-op channel. By all means, go check out Mr. Craven's channel if you want to see more Honey Pop. see Mr. Craven's co-op channel, Dangerous to Go Alone, to go support those guys over there. They have some really funny shit. And eventually, we'll try to get Misfit Inc. or at least me to go do stuff with them as well. It's just that they record on Thursdays and I work on Thursdays, so it makes it really hard. I think that's it. Yeah. So thanks everybody. Thanks for watching. Thanks for joining me. And I'll catch you guys next time. Peace out, everyone.